Hey everyone. So today I got thinking about community development within Cumberland County, and typically when I have these thoughts, I think about what intervention could we offer that would have the greatest impact on helping improve our community. And first off, my head usually goes to, well, what are the fundamental issues that we have that are holding us back? And if you're not aware, transportation's a huge one. It's a huge one in all of Nova Scotia, in a lot of rural communities, and it affects Cumberland County as well. So just take a minute and really think about transportation. Unless you live in a very specific part of the county and have a very specific job, you need to have a vehicle. And really think about, compared to people who live in cities, how big of a rite of passage it is when you finally turn 16, are able to get your driver's license and drive. It's a huge part of being able to accomplish things within our county. So what I'm going to do today is just briefly talk about some of the things that we got going on, maybe some of the places that we could go, and just see if throw the ideas out there. So first off, what I want to do is make everyone aware of one of the best services that we do have in the county, and it's called CCTS, Cumberland County Transportation Service. I'll put a link to their website in this video. So what this essentially is a shuttle service that you can contact, tell them where you live, where you need to go, and they'll come and pick you up. And there's a fee attached to it. And they do shuttle services within the county and even allow people to go outside of the county. So, if you think you know anybody that requires transportation services, if this is something you've never heard about, please share it. Please let people know about it, because one of the big issues that we have in Cumberland County is, unless you're already using the resource or connected to it in some way, the general public doesn't know about a lot of the resources we have. So that's something we got to start doing a better job of. So secondly, I think that we need to pump as many resources into these services that we have, be it more volunteers, be it more funding, really make this as robust as possible, because they're doing tremendous work. And I know personally I've seen it change people's lives, being able to get from one town to another, be it Oxford to Amherst, Parsboro to Pugwash, wherever. Being able to go from one place to another can change people's lives. So we need to start being more aware of these things and help support them as well. The next thing I want to talk about is kind of what we could kind of do moving forward. So one of the pros that we have being in a small county is we do support each other as much as possible. We're very friendly to one another, and it's kind of got that everybody knows everybody mentality. So I think it'd be interesting to have some kind of network where almost like an Uber or a drive share, where there's an app, some kind of network set up where so-and-so could go on, say that they're going from Amherst to Spring Hill. If anyone's looking for a drive, they're willing to pick somebody up as long as they throw $3 worth of gas. So I don't know logistically how that happens, but more and more with the advance of technology, it's coming simpler and simpler. So I think that might be something moving forward. If anyone has any other ideas for what could be offered in the county, it'd be great. And so yeah, we got to start funding things like CCTS more. Think about integrating technology more and creating some kind of drive share community. And lastly, I think this isn't really related to transportation, but I think it's something for community development that people in Cumberland County have to start understanding. Is you constantly hear people say, well, there's nothing to do in this town, or everyone from this town is like this, or I wish I lived somewhere else because there's never anything to do here. This place is just awful. People constantly talk negative about the town they grew up in, right? Or the current town that they live in. And you got to understand that, no, we're not a huge city, but we do have things that people come from all around the world to see. And one of the best things that we can do to make our communities a better place is stop constantly putting them down and recognize that we do have some awesome stuff going on here. So, yeah, I'm going to end it with that note. So think about transportation. If you've never been aware of it, something to understand that a lot of people in our community struggle to do things because they don't have transportation. And if you know anyone that needs help, send them the CCTS link as well. And yeah, just try to be a little happier. We do live in a beautiful place. So thanks, everyone. Bye.